everyone, welcome to Meet the Characters with Hero Forge and Roll Together RPG. We are going to be making Mini today, and I am sat here with John, who we will talk to in just a second. John will be joining us when we start a new campaign, Halls of the Undermountain King. It will run from 17th of August until the 7th of September. My name's Liz, and I will be DMing. And just snapping back to John. John, say hello.
Oh.
Marvellous. Could you tell us a little bit about who you're going to be making today, who we're going to be making today?
Well, we are going to be making Heimlich Stratovarius, who is a bard. That's who we're going to be making. That's who I'm going to be playing in the Halls of the Undermountain King.
Amazing. Okay, well, without further ado, we will begin to make Heimlich.
Let's go.
So I'm on Hero Forge right now, and I don't know if you've had a chance to have a play around with it yet, but you should know that there's quite a few races to choose from. Is Heimlich human?
Heimlich is human.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a big fan of Hero Forge. It's one of my favourite wastes of time. Is whenever I've got a big idea for a character, and I go and I build them, and I'm like, oh, maybe they're like this. What can I do? And I love all those options. I should definitely design more characters with wings because those are amazing. But for this game, I just wanted to go human. I enjoy human. I don't know why my fantasies are so restrained. He's got some other pretty special stuff about him. But yeah, it just felt like variant human was a strong choice for this particular bard.
Amazing. So we do have the option of human, and I'm assuming male for Heimlich. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. We could, if you think he has maybe more of a slight build, we could go for an elven build. But it depends. Is he quite hench? Is he quite skinny?
No, he's malnourished and underslept. So
okay.
I think let's go for human, and then we can kind of like we can alter his weight and stuff and bring him into spec, as it were. Just
going to move on to my next point, which was height. We can move on to the measuring side now. So right now, this guy is 5'10".
If you can take him down an inch.
Sure, to 5'9".
5'9", that's where he is in my head.
Amazing.
And then just make him malnourished. Take down all the weight.
Take it all down. Oh, bless him.
And
he needs a burger. I will leave posture where it is. Now, build is very slight. That's it's pigeon chest? Is that the right word to use?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm using it.
He's getting by on his charm, not on his gymming.
Totally. I won't go too skinny with that waist because it really does take it in a lot, which doesn't always look the best.
Is not wearing corsets yet. Who knows?
Yet being the key word. I will leave curves and booty where it is, unless you'd like me to change it. That is up to you.
That's good one. So rare you consider your character's booty. Or maybe I
right?
consider it enough.
Maybe you should base the characters solely on booty alone.
Yeah. Well, I learned about wombats today, that they have plates in their butt.
They have what in their butt?
Plates of bone. And in their ass, and the way they defend themselves is they run down their burrow and just leave their ass poking out, which has not many nerve endings in it, and it's basically impenetrable.
That is something I was not expecting to hear today, and I love it.
Wombat Barbarian might be the next character.
Do it. Oh my gosh, do it.
This is where I could be going next.
Totally. And on the subject of wombat booty, let's just very quickly. Arm length. Are you happy? Are you happy with arms being sort of standard?
Yeah.
Length?
I think whatever there was before, let's keep that there.
That's where it was before.
A standard human-shaped hole in the universe.
Got you. And just on that theme, you've got standard human arms and legs. You've not got any sort of clawed or hoofs. Or
no.
Nope. Amazing.
All his weirdness is on the inside.
As it should be.
Just as it should be.
Or should it be? I don't know.
No, let it out.
Do you want any wings? I don't think he has wings, but I might be wrong.
But I do always covet them. They're so cool.
They are amazing. There are so many, and they get so massive. let's just have a little look. Look at that.
Oh.
Look how beautiful that is. I will remove
Maybe
it.
he'll take it all as the game goes on, I don't know.
We will see what happens. I hope that Halls of the Undermountain King will be suitably weird. That's what I'm hoping. Do you want a turtle shell? Very important question.
A hero and a half shell. No, I think I'm all right.
Okay, that was a hard decision, I know. Cool, okay. So, we will move on to clothing. Have you had any thoughts, John, about what you want your Heimlich to look like?
So Heimlich is a classical musician within the world of D&D, so that's involved a little bit of imagining on my part. But I've decided Waterdeep is a big city, right? So there must be some orchestras where all the bards come together. I mean, it might not even just bards, it might just be like non-magical musicians. So I want him, he had a very tragic night during his first concert of his first piece of music. And in my mind, he's not really ever moved on from that. So he's always in evening dress. Something like a tailcoat or a suit. The suit might be too contemporary, but something that's...
What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and press on random because I like to do it because it's fun. Nice. So this is what Heimlich could look like.
That's what he could look like a throaty pirate with no trousers and different shoes. It's a look.
That is what I imagined initially, but based on not using that, let's have a look at suits. 80s gear really isn't the thing that we're after. We do have a suit and tie. Again, that is quite modern, but we want that tailcoat, don't we? We might be able to, this is just on the outfit, so we might be able to find something that is more...
Because the other thing is, well, he's a bard, he does wear studded leather, so if there's something, probably not in the tailcoat, but maybe something down below that can convey that he is wearing a bit of armour as well.
Got you, okay. So this is beginning on the tailcoat kind of side.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
We do shout out if you're like, yes, Liz, we need this. This is what we're sticking with.
I'd like to around a bit. Let's see if there's anything else.
That's perhaps more casual.
More casual. Nice cut sleeve. Oh, bare chest.
If in doubt, bare chest.
Yeah, if in doubt. And what's that next to it? The longer one? Oh.
That is a suit and trench coat, which could work.
Very cool.
Open bathrobe.
Nice. And below the open bathrobe is another longer coat there.
A jacket.
Oh, again back to the 80s bit.
Yeah. Off the shoulder number? No? Okay.
Only for the boudoir. I don't that first one we had, the with the little, not quite a bow tie, but the pussy bow kind of look.
Yes, let's find where that was near the top of the list. That's swashbucklers. There we go, with the cute little bow tie.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so we've got a little sort of jean number going on down below. You were kind of interested in studded leather armor for...
Yeah, like something that gives a little bit of armor.
It's kind of bondaging.
Nice, yeah.
I mean...
Reverse. Good knee.
That is... That's just studded leather, but that kind of...
Yeah.
Got the bits on the hips.
Skirty bits, really. Just something for a bard on a go, really. Nice and casual look.
I'm just clicking through it random. Don't let me persuade you.
Jumpers? It could be that the armour could be underneath, couldn't it?
Yeah. I will just click through it random. Anything I see, I think.
Techno legs.
Half plate. I think he looks smashing in everything, to be honest. So far, so good.
It's like a blank canvas that can wear anything, isn't it?
Totally. quite the low crotch, sir. Yeah, really.
I like the raggediness in those. Could I have a 360 just to check?
Of course you can.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Did you see the concentration on my face when I was 360 that then?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, good. Okay. All right. We can always change later, John, as well, if you wish to, because if we get around to colouring it and you're like, well, actually, I hate those trousers, we can always change those. As far as the feet go, are you happy with a brogue, or do you want something less?
I feel like more of an adventurous boot.
Got you.
Yeah, I think full boot. While he's trying to keep some of the evening dressed, if he's stomping through an ooze, it's just not.
Not a brogue isn't going to cut it.
No. Oh, the dwindling minutes.
Let's go for boot. So we've got some fabulous heels, which do add height, which is always a good thing. Laced and buckled, kind of go well with the trouser.
Might be a bit hiking boots, those ones, I'll be honest. That is a hiking boot, isn't it?
That is absolutely a hiking boot. These are like your classic. Oh, they're actually called bard boots.
I'm sold.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit of pirate, a little bit of bard.
Got what you're after. Good, amazing. Okay. As far as gloves go, are you thinking of anything on the hands? Does Heimlich tend to, is it strings? Or is it?
It's exclusively a string instrumentalist.
Okay.
Mainly playing on a viol, because we don't have violins in the world of Faerun, just viols in the equipment list. He's a College of the Spirits bard, so he flips it over and that's his talking board. So it's got all numbers, letters scratched in it, and yes and no. So we'll get to that later.
We will. But do you need any?
Like a half glove, if we've got.
Cool. Let's have a look.
We do. His fingers free, but.
Yeah, we've got the gunslinger glove, which does allow for the bare finger.
Yeah, because he wouldn't want anything on his fingers, but I feel like a half glove
will allow for dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a carto.
Yeah. Are you happy with those ones? I don't know if we've got much else. We've got like wraps for the hands. We've got a marksman.
Great. I think those have got some fingers in, have they? What are they?
Oh yeah, I think that's just the one that's spare.
Yeah.
Okay, well we'll stick with gunslingers. Do you want anything additional around the neck and shoulders? We will be getting to the face next, by the way.
I already got a bow tie, and I think something on the shoulders would ruin the line of the suit. So
yes. Okay, well, if you are happy with that, John, we will just look at the face, because the face is the most important bit, I think.
It is the window to the soul, surely.
We've got loads of faces here on the right-hand side. We have got, for example, goblinoid features, a hyena head.
Also Luke. So my idea for him is that, so he's a shadow-touched human, and part of the thing is that he has this connection to the Shadowfell, which is where all his College of the Spirits stuff comes from, which kind of connects also to his feet. So I wanted to look a bit undead and knackered, because he doesn't sleep, because he has to spend all his time writing the music that comes into his head from all these dead spirits. So he's constantly writing music everywhere, and having weird dreams and causing them. Is that the gauntest we go?
That isn't the gauntest that we have. We do have very skull-like.
Maybe a little too far. And yeah, I think he has a nose, so it's not like that previous one. No. Yeah, that's great.
So we do have the softness slider as well at the side. That was a lot of S words. So it can be quite an angular face, or we can increase the softness to soften that out. But that's up to you, John.
Right. Show me midway. Yeah, that's good. Not too. It's Goldilocks it.
Okay.
Soft, not too hard. Just right.
That's what we're all about. In terms of ears, have you any idea what you would like to use? We do have the option of having one ear different, one ear the same. So if you want that kind of raggedy look, you could have that if you wanted.
I don't think he's been in many fights, or the way he's a bard, so he hangs around the edge and buffs and heals and shoots spells. He doesn't actually go brawling.
Yeah.
And he can move as well, so he would not be doing any of these things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just think normal ears, human ears on them.
Lovely normal human ears.
Oh, oh.
I know. Look, God bless them.
No, they look good to me. Good ears.
Good. We will move over to hair in that case. Again, we have the classic swept back hair.
Classic. I think something bigger hair.
We want big. Okay, that is fine. Let's see what we have that is big. Very swept back. Let's see.
So I think the idea is I'm a bit Beethoven-ish, so a bit wild, perhaps.
Yeah.
This is all still a bit too cool. That's a bit more boy band for me.
Victorian up to?
That's more Mozart, but I don't entirely hate it. And more
mullet, scraggly mane, shoulder length and wavy, a bob. Long mane. They're quite sort of when we get long, they do tend to get a bit flat. Got the pompadour. Dashing hair.
Dashing.
Dashing.
One in the middle there, just below that one, the dashing hair. Oh, is that? It's a bit too much. Yeah, that's a bit otherworldly. Is there a midway between that and something else?
Midway. Anime spike.
So third row along, second one down, or that one?
Which one, sorry?
Third row, second top at the moment.
That one?
Third column.
On this row?
One up.
This one. I believe that was swept back. That's where we started.
Yeah, it's still not enough.
Shaggy curls. Yeah, they're quite... shaggy?
I think like the up is good.
Mm-hmm.
What's... No, but not the main. Oh,
wild hair.
That's good.
We like wild hair.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's got a bit of both.
That's giving me my Beethoven fantasy. I love it.
Good. Oh, good. Facial hair. Is there any left?
I think it all goes up to his head.
Got you.
Yeah.
Because we do have some smashing beards. But I don't know. I think they take away from that devilish grin that's currently there.
Yeah. No, I'd agree. I did consider a goatee, but I think I quite like the clean shaven. He's taking at least a bit of care of himself.
Okay.
It's all about the head.
And on that note, we'll move over to brows. Again, are there any left?
Should we have a look at what brows to match the hair?
They're probably the biggest brows that we have, unless we move to ridges, but perhaps they're a bit... Or monobrow. I always suggest it.
A monobrow. Really color moments. Let's try the big ones. See what it looks like when we throw some color on it.
Sure. Sounds good. And as far as eyes go, regular human eyeballs?
Yeah.
Do you want one missing? I mean...
let's see what the other options do, just out of curiosity.
Sure. Treat yourself. We've got alien, or we have robotic.
Oh. It's very uncanny, but I think we'll just stick with the regular eyeballs for now.
Regular eyes. So the pose that we're currently in, the mouth is currently a little open. We do have options for teeth. The one that we have now is like the straight kind of cartoon band. We have what I refer to as people teeth, if you want people teeth. Goblinoid fangs, sharp teeth. I can open up that mouth if you want to see what they look like. Bear with. We'll just... There you go. We move back. Say again, John, sorry?
Just this angle of him looking down on one.
We've got things like tusks or rodent teeth, I think look great. Any thoughts, John?
Like me at primary school. I think let's have people teeth. The teeth of the
people teeth. They almost look too big for his face, but in a good way. Does that?
Do you think we should go for cartoon teeth then?
No, I like them. I think they look good. I like it. Does Heimlich have any horns?
Sadly not. No.
One day we will make a character, John, that has all of the horns and all of the wings. And they'll be fabulous. But today is not that day. That's sad, but it's fine.
No tieflings, no dragons. Have we got any other horns in the whole group?
I don't think we do.
More's the pity.
I might just pop some in later. We'll see. I won't do that.
First for everybody. You grow up your own choosing. Why not?
Sure. Sounds good. John, in terms of how Heimlich currently looks, are you happy with the ensemble?
Yeah, I love it.
Good. In that case, we will move on over to items. There are so many items. We talked about a vial, though. Is that something that you think he would have in his hands?
At all times. So yeah, a vial and a bow. He's pretty low range.
Okay, let's see what we can get. We do have a violin. I know it's not a viol, but we'll have to make do. Do we have? Musical bow we do. That's quite an epic bow. Look at the size comparison there. That's beautiful. We can move those hands around later as well to get it to a good position. Just so you know, John, you can, if you wish, have musical magic coming out of these items if you want. If you don't want, that's fine, but you do have the option.
Let's have some musical magic.
Sure.
That's like, I don't need to be too big. What kind of mainly it casts a lot of charm spells. Mm-hmm. Any particular charming effect?
We have a lot of charming effects, John. But let's see what we've got. I think we've got flames, we've got ice, we have got spiraling magic, small magic, large magic. We also have flames again and lightning. So nothing specific to charming.
Spiraling small magic.
Okay. We can move that around later in the advanced posing. Okay. That's your spiraling. We've also got these kind of things as well.
Let's do the smaller one of those.
That one?
Yeah.
Nice. And anything off the bow?
Well. It's not so big.
Totally. Anything off the bowstring? Is that the right word? Bowstring?
Yeah.
I want to say bowstring.
The horsehair. No, I think it's the vial.
Got you.
The source of the trouble.
Understood. What about things and stuff? Do you want anything from the hip? Do you want anything from the back? Because we have lots of things.
I didn't want him carrying around bags of stuff, so I went for gold rather than your usual list of items. I think like a little. He's got a dagger, so a little dagger in a sheath at the side, if there is such a thing.
Let's have a look and see. A sheathed dagger to the right or to the left?
I think it'd be the same hand he bows with, so it'd be the opposite side. Looking at this through the computer, I'm now really aware I don't know which is which.
That's fine. I'm just going with my right and my left. So my left is his vial side.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So again, we can position that so it's not going through the jacket.
Yeah,
is that what you wanted?
Great.
Cool. Anything on the other side?
Maybe a little pouch. Was that a little pouch just went past?
This one?
Yeah, that looks cute.
Yeah.
Oh, golden shit.
Amazing.
Fabulous.
So, he is well equipped for any situation.
He is.
And on that note, we do have the option for things like capes, but I think that takes away maybe. Well, maybe not. He looks like he's got a degree.
A professor.
Yes. So we have capes, we do have backpacks, energy cell packs, bows.
Oh, the bow is cute. But not right. Not for my gothiness.
Okay.
What's the half cape like? The little one underneath that?
This one?
Nah, I think we just have him in the jacket.
Got you. We do also have the option for items like swords, like whatever, to go onto the back as well. Is that something that you would want for Heimlich?
I don't know if he wants to ruin the line of his jacket. He doesn't feel too big in the pockets.
Is that like Heimlich's backstory? So, his priority number one is the line of the jacket. That's it. That is his drive.
Find a simple motivation and stick to it.
Totally. Will he have anything on his eyes? Will he be needing to see anything? Or needing to look cool?
Oh.
I'll have a little click through so you can see what you're missing, John.
Maybe I'll get inspired.
Googly eyes?
Special?
They are certainly something. Blindfold?
I think he's got both his eyes. Or maybe none of them.
This just... I'm getting like, Marty McFly. What's the professor called in that?
Isn't it just the professor? Prof.
I think so, yeah. Prof. I'm getting Prof vibes with those goggles.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit at the end when his eyes do the... yeah. Oh, just goosebumps. Monocle. No, I think he'll have both his eyes out to be aware of the dangers, the problems.
Cigar? Gas mask? Thoughts?
No.
Okie doke. Would he wear any rings or have any piercings? The only thing I will say about rings is we might just need to be careful with where they're placed on the hands because he's got his gloves on and he's holding two things. So, but we can certainly try.
I think it's all right because if he's got gloves on, he's probably not wearing rings. Or they'd be quite discreet because those go to the couple of knuckles in, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can see what it looks like, definitely. That's a pinky finger on one of the hands. I believe it's this one here. Oh, you can see them. So we could have them on if you wanted. They would just overlap, I think, the glove.
Oh, cool. Yeah, just a simple band then on the pinky. It's fancy. We can have some rings. And
Totally.
then on the other hand, a signet ring on his fourth finger.
Like that?
Great.
Is it that ring that you're after?
Yeah, the signature ring.
Amazing. Okay, so we have
although rules over here don't matter, that would make him married.
Oh, that would. To his music.
Yeah, he sure is. Morning, noon, and night.
Do you want any piercings, John?
I have not considered this, but I do want to see him in those very glamorous earrings that are
okay.
Down, up a bit. Yeah, those ones.
The feather or the chandelier?
Yeah, those ones. Just for like a Golden Girls kind of moment.
Oh. You can have one different to the other, so if you did want to be fancy, you could.
Or just
your choice.
Gotta go. Yeah. No, I don't think he has his ears pierced. Oh, that was down.
That was like, that would weigh you down.
Yeah, stretch your
like if you're putting your chin on your vial, that would get in the way.
Exactly. It would be impractical to have ear piercings.
Okay. All right. Well, based on that, we do have ears, like at the top, if you wanted to. But if not, that's totally fine.
No, I don't think so.
A no nose ring, either nostril or centre?
I can feel you pushing it, but I'm just... No.
Fine. Okay. Well, on that basis, we do have the option to put things on the base if you wish to. We can put anything on there. A boombox, perhaps. Or not.
Playing some of it.
Sorry, John. Is there anything that you have had an eye on, or anything that you think might be scattered around?
Are there any candles?
There are candles. We've got a lot or some. These are a lot.
A lot is good. Let's have a look.
Those are some. A lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's items A. We do also have the option for items B if you really wanted to go out there with all of the candles. Or if you wanted some tentacles. I mean, it's your choice.
It's popping up to say hello. No, I think I'm all right with just the candles.
Beautiful.
No.
We can move those around as well, if we wish to. Speaking of moving things around, I think we should do that now. Any specific pose? I'm guessing the violin pose, if we can get it.
I mean, it's definitely worth checking out, isn't it?
It just so happens that there was an option for soloist, which I just pressed on, and lo and behold, that was a lot easier than I was expecting, John. I am very pleased with that. But if you do want a different pose, that's totally fine. We can fine tune.
Some of the other ones, just in case.
Okay.
It's apt and strong.
Yep. He's going to hit you with that bow.
It's quite hard to do action shots when you are holding a violin and a bow, isn't it? Don't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, although this looks quite like he's just finished his performance and he's about to bow.
Making his bow.
Yeah.
She just kicked your ass.
Goodness, my vial.
Sneaky violin.
We do have kneeling poses now on
wow.
D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Please do shout out, John, if there's anything that you like the look of.
No, I will. I'm just enjoying him jumping into all these different positions. I'm imagining in my head what's happening as he goes, hey, know these things. Oh, crap. Let's go with the soloist. It seems. It
was right there. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got the magic.
Amazing. What we can do as well is, if you wish to, we can be very accurate with the placement of things.
Mm-hmm.
If you're into that, which is totally fine by me. We can twist the violin slightly either direction, towards the camera or away. We can adjust the grip so where it's placed.
pretty good for me.
Yeah? Okay. Do shout out
I
though,
will,
if you need
absolutely.
anything. How are you?
Maybe we tilt his head a bit to the... To the right, yeah.
Towards the violin. I can lean it forwards as well if you want. Let's go there.
And how about if we try tilting it the other way?
The violin.
No, the head.
The head. When you say the other way, what do you mean?
So rather than him leaning into the violin, have him lean
away from it. Like that.
To the other shoulder.
Oh, I see.
Maybe I don't mean tilt, maybe I mean bend.
So we can bend his little noggin as much as we like, but it just depends how far we want to go.
Not that far.
Are you sure, John?
Can you make his head spin round and round as he lifted by bullets?
I'm not going to do that all the way because I might break it.
Just for quite a painful angle. We reset back to the middle of everything.
Mm-hmm. That's where it was before.
That's where it was before. Yeah, no, I think it's nice to have a tour around, isn't it? It's nice to have a little journey, but it's also nice to come back home.
Totally.
I feel like they knew what they were doing when they did that sailor's pose.
Definitely, it's a very specific pose, isn't it? But yeah, okay. I'm glad that we're happy as to the placement. In terms of the dagger, the candle, and the little pochette, do you have any preference as to where they're located, or are you happy with where they're currently placed?
What do you think about that dagger in the coat? It just feels like it's pushing into it. It doesn't look too weird. For me.
Yeah, that's all right. Maybe just push it out a little bit there so it's more
perfect.
Yeah, cool. And the candles, are you happy with where they live?
Yeah. Cool. Just about.
Yep. I can move the pouch if you like.
No, I think that's good.
Okay, cool. Well, I think that's everything in terms of the look. We have got quite a fascinating character here that I'm so excited to play with. I don't play with, I DM for. You know what I mean. But let's...
Collaborative play.
Let's colour Heimlich in. What I will do, John, if it's all right with you, is just pick out one of these base colours just for the skin and hair, which we can amend later, but we just get a foundation on. Do you have any...
Always start with a foundation. Let's go pale as possible because he doesn't get a lot of sunlight.
Of course.
Is that a lovely redhead there? Yeah.
That's a lovely redhead. Oh, and let's see if we can get that even paler. No, that's it. That's as pale as we can go.
Perfect.
Yeah, that is as pale. Any hair colour, John?
Yeah. Ideally dark with streaks of grey.
That's light with streaks of grey. What about the other one? We can fine-tune this again.
Yeah.
But is that as a base? Is that all right?
As a base is more than acceptable. It's very good.
Marvellous. And the same kind of effect on the eyebrows, I'm guessing? Okay. Right. Well, we will budge on over. I'm not going to go for theme just yet. I'm going to go for paints.
Right.
So, should we talk about the jacket? This very important jacket.
Very
what?
Important. It's evening dress, so black. As black as you can make it.
Okay, so I can use the standard sort of fabrics here, for example, charcoal cashmere, but that has got quite a velveteen look to it, which could be preferable. If you don't like that, I can go for a matte black, which is more black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go for that. And what about the cuffs and stuff? Would they be a different sort of texture?
So let's try the cashmere, the black cashmere with those. It's a little bit differentiated. Maybe velvet.
Yeah.
That's gorge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Bow tie.
Bow tie. I think black. It's evening dress.
Yeah.
I don't know entirely the rules of evening dress.
I mean, same.
But we're making it happen.
We are. And the shirt.
Shirts. Is that a waistcoat or the shirt?
Excuse me, that is a waistcoat, yes. The shirt, I believe, is coloured in the same colour as something else. I can change that.
Nice crisp white for the shirt.
What have we got over here? Weighty white.
Casey. Perfect. And like a nice dove grey for the waistcoat.
Okay. Grey day, how does that sound?
Sounds like a grey day.
Grey day.
I'm going to have gold buttons, please.
Of course you can.
Yeah. As goldy gold as they can gold.
There you go.
Oh, fancy.
That's all of the buttons. Oh. Do you want a gold clasp on your little bag as well?
Yeah.
Anything else gold you want? Well, I've got the gold brush.
My belt. Little gold.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I can do that.
I'll just more meant the clasp than the whole belt.
Oh, got you. There you go.
I love a golden belt.
Little button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Oh, button 2. We can change it. Okay. So we have the jacket. The trousers.
So the same kind of dust, because they're quite knackered, the trousers, so the same dustier black, the black cashmere.
Right.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah? Okay. All right, well, if we're happy with those, we've got things that are made of leather, like the thing around the leg, the belt, the bag, the shoes.
Yes, we do. Show me your leathers.
Not the first time I've been asked that. No, it is. Rogue black. We have, if you were wanting a black leather.
It's a black for the boots, I think.
Black for the boots.
Maybe not for the fold over, but for the rest of the boots.
Okay.
And then maybe like a dark brown for that folded over bit. Like side of the boot, I imagine.
We'll go with quill coconut. How does that look to you? Oh, do both sides.
Do the rest of me leather in that.
Okay. So rest of leather, including the belt.
Yeah, the little packet.
Yep. I believe that's a thing as well, and we'll do those little round the leggy jobs there too, and that.
Gorge.
Is that looking okay? We do have the strips around the sides of this bag. If you wanted those any other colour than brown.
Let's just have a look at that red, but not the strip on the slightly.
That one.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. So that's your bag. I feel like perhaps we should. It's up to you, John, obviously, but if you wanted, that's still the sheath, isn't it? So maybe.
Yeah, and then red on that little bit on the handle.
Right. This bit?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll move over to the metals. Any preference on metal, John?
Just something quite dark and unobtrusive, nothing too glimmery. That looks good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want the same again on these little spikes.
On the studs on the leather, yes, please.
I can show you different colours for that, obviously, if you wanted it to be less dull.
No, I think
like,
the better.
Good. Okay. All right. So that's all of that. What do we want to happen with the gloves?
The same red, please. That was
Same red. There is a way that you can eyedrop the colour and it'll take you to the texture, but I don't do it because I don't want to do it wrong. I will get the hang of that. So sorry, for the gloves, that same red, was it, for the gloves?
Oh, we can do all the rings in gold as well.
We can. What's a gold ring? Right, I'll do that now. There you go. I get so excited when you accidentally hover over something and make that gold.
Gold.
So that's that ring. There was another one, wasn't there? No. Yep. Gemstone on the ring.
Oh.
We have many choices.
That dark blue one at the top, please. Gorgeous.
Oh, it's like a void. It's nice. Cool. All right. So that is that's the glovestone. We have got the vial to do and the magic. We can, I believe, two-tone the magic. Yes, we can. So I don't know if you want to do that first.
Let me do the vial first, so I see what the magic looks like coming out of it.
Okay.
I want this to be like bone rather than wood.
Okay, we do have a bone option. Crumbling bone, rotting bone, bloody skull.
Oh, let's have a look at bloody skull. Oh, that's cool. I like the red.
Yeah.
And a bow to match, please.
Yep. That'll be the top bit pointed there. Do you want the handle any different or stay the same?
Maybe if we just put some black on the adjoining bits.
These bits?
Yeah, stick with the bone. Yeah.
Okay. Got. I wish I knew more about.
Yeah, I realised I need to go away and research what all the parts of vial are for. Cool. Maybe the tuning twisties at the top. Oh, God. Sorry, musicians.
I come from a family of musicians, and I'm letting them all down. It's fine.
The pokey bit that comes down from the strings. You make that the black as well. Yeah, great.
This bit.
And the little chin rest.
Got you.
Perfect.
Well, we do have the strings to do too. Do you...
Let's do black, and let's do the hair on the. Oh, actually, just do his hair again. That's better. That's good.
So your hair is currently black horn.
Nice.
Now we know. Should we try and do the eyebrows?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. We haven't done eye colour, I don't think, so we can change those eyes if you want. I will just do the string of the bow. Do you want that black?
Yeah, can we do this just the strongest black there is?
Of course. It's probably going to be the paint.
Right.
I'll pop that bit there too. And these strings as well.
Wow.
And these little bits that hold the strings that we totally know the name of.
Let's leave those white. I quite like those little dots.
Make them white. There you go. Cool. Nice. Let's just look at those eyes for a little minute. Are you happy with green? Do you want draconic eyes?
In my imagination of him, he has his eyes are pale grey and he has tiny pupils, so they're almost like his eyes seem white. So I don't know if we want to try his eyes as white or if we can achieve that. Oh, that's cool.
So that's called grey contract. Grey contract. Yes, contracted.
Nice.
The only other option that could fit is that, but that's more of a inverse eye.
No, we'll stick with that one. That's good.
Amazing. So you look super cuddly. I like it. I'm just making sure we've got everything coloured, because often with Hero Forge you can change so much that you often miss, like the lining. I think we might have here. No, that's done. Cool. So we have the candles to do. Oh, and the spell.
And the spell.
So we'll do the spell. Do you have any thoughts?
Don't. I hadn't thought I could cast my own spell.
There's Eclipse.
Maybe if we do the dark one at the edge, and then something, I'm going to say warmer in there, but his magic comes from Shadowfell, so let's keep it. But there's so much black and grey. Let's have something colourful. He's a bard. Okay. Just throw some stuff on me.
Red Science Green mixed with Wonder Device Blue. Or
keep the blue and just try yellow on the edge of it for me. Oh, or pink. I'm trying to play not as a typical bard, but it is hard. That feels like quite a charming effect, doesn't it?
Blue and pink, good colours to choose. Okay, so that's that, and we have the candles. What kind of colour flame?
Let's try that dark red flame. That one, yeah, gorge.
We can do them all individually. And we've got one there and one there.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Let's just do a normal flame.
Okay. What colour wax?
Can we do a mix of black, white, and red? Sorry to drive you.
No. No problem at all. Let me just see what we could use. So, do you say black?
Yeah, and maybe glossy because it's wax.
Yeah. And what were the other colours?
White and red.
And red, got you. And glossy white. I'm trying to think, maybe I was going to say maybe a pastel.
I'll go for it.
We'll just see what it looks like. Beige. Yeah, they're more.
Yeah, that's more candly, isn't it? Good shout.
Oh, and lastly, we have the soles of your shoes. The most important thing that we could colour in. I knew there was something. Any colour of your choice, John?
Give me a red, and you can go in level dance. Why
okay.
not? I've completely lost it at this point of all the heats. I'm giving my character sense. But he's got a red level theme, so I feel like that's all right.
Amazing. I will give you a little rotation. I will concentrate again as I do this. There we have Heimlich. Completely ready to play music and not creep people out at all with those devilish voidy eyes. He's amazing. Thank you, John, so much for hanging out and sorting out Heimlich.
It was lovely. Thank you.
Good.
Looking forward to running around with him.
Totally. I'm looking forward to all of the cool stuff you're going to be doing because there's so many cool things to do with this class.
And this new College of the Spirits.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun to be had.
I was reading through it and I saw all the cool tales that you can tell. We won't talk about that too much right now, but so much cool stuff for you to do. But we will see you do that, and you'll see me DM when we will be playing Halls of the Undermountain King from 17th of August until the 7th of September. You can catch us on the socials, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.